This is Dr. Mariah White, host of Your Life Matters. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Hello, my friend! It's Julianne Condia, the host of Rewritten. I hope that you are having a great week. I want to talk to you. So I recently heard from Brooke Castillo in her podcast, and it just spoke to me so deeply that I just wanted to share it with you. It's very profound, and it is such great thought work where the more we become aware of something, the more responsibility we can take to cultivate change and make momentum shift or course correct. And there are things that are in our way that interfere from moving forward. And I think at the end of the day, the question to ask yourself is, what do you want? What do you desire? And what do you need? I think there's a lot of people who crave freedom in different ways, whether it's time for themselves, more money, whatever that may be, and they don't quite create room in their life for it because they don't ask for help or voice what they want and what they desire. So I think above anything, what do you want? Where are you going? And understand that when you're going somewhere or not going somewhere, there are interfering thoughts. They keep us from moving forward. And these thoughts are very destructive and they're very subtle, and they're not just so out there and loud and you can catch them. They're thoughts that we are repeating constantly. And when she was talking about this, I was just like, wow, to pursue a life that's bigger than us is going to require a lot of thought work. And she said, this is so powerful, is that think as you're getting results. Think as if you are getting results and not thinking like you should be getting results or you're on your way to maybe get results, but that you already have it. And I just think about that when I first started my Beachbody coaching business 6.5 years ago. That is so crazy, going on 7 years. I acted as if I was making $1 million when I was making $0. I just found other ways of payment and I was having so much fun, but I just in my mind thought successfully. And it just makes sense that I created that reality. It makes sense that I actually made that happen. And so it's super important. She said, it's how do you relate to your circumstances? And thinking as you're getting results, for example, is I am awesome at attracting money. I am an incredible coach. I am the best teacher. I am the most present wife. Whatever that may be, when you think this way, you've got to think this way before you have it. And then you just create that energy around that thought. And she said, you've got to pay attention to subtle thoughts. So for example, if I had this result, I would be saying this. There's nothing wrong with you. If I had this result, would I be saying this? So for example, I'm trying to get in shape. If you had that result, is that something that you would be thinking or saying? No, you would already be in shape. So you're just saying, I'm in shape. I am so full of energy, right? Even when you are not, you are creating that thought around the results that you want. Instead of saying, I need to get better at, I'm getting better at, or I'm trying to. She said, I love Brooke Castillo. She just said that's not a useful thought, saying I'm trying or I'm getting better at. It just means that you're not good at it. That thought is not helping you. Instead, you're saying I am making more money versus I want to make more money. I need to get better at making more money. I'm working on it. I am on my way. I am creating that life. She said, you need to get good at it or you need to stop talking about it. For the things that you feel like you're saying, I need to get better at or I'm trying, you just need to get good at it or you need to stop talking about it. Because if you're just talking about it and doing nothing about it, it is creating a negative energy in your life. It's going to take time for sure, but I don't think it has to take as much time as you think it should. You love the coach you're becoming. You love the teacher you're becoming. You love the student you're becoming. You love the wife that you're becoming. Instead of looking for errors, you're looking for the celebrations and the growth. And she said something that was so good. She said, how often do we tell ourselves sad stories? We've got to remember that life is full of abundance. It is working for you, not to you, as Tony Robbins would say. There is nothing wrong with you. You have everything already. I need that constant reminder. You telling yourself incredible thoughts only propels you forward to an incredible life. You are creating your future based on the way you're talking to yourself. And, I knew that, and that is something I believe deeply. Hardworking women flow freely to me. Busy women who want more choices in life flow freely to me. I work with women who want to get fit in every area of life. I work with women who are not afraid of hard work. I work with women who want to build a big life. They want a lot of income and they're not afraid of that. That is what I attract in my own mind because that is really who I'm working with, right? These women who want to rise above excuses and this mediocrity, that they do see something so much bigger in their life. And that's what I want to attract. So I have to talk like that is who I work with. That is where I'm going. That is what I'm doing. And I am capable because I already have everything it already takes. And so do you. You are abundant. Your life is abundant. There are so many incredible opportunities and blessings at your fingertips that you are creating your own future. Be that person. Become that person that your future self needs of you. I always think about that often when I'm getting up in the morning and I'm tired or, whatever, I want to stay in my cozy bed, is that a thought that definitely comes through my mind is, who does your future self need of you to show up right now? Like, how are you going to show up for her? Because how you show up now creates that future. And if I'm not always thinking like that, because life is 50-50, right? I know how to course correct because of the tools I'm learning, the thought process that I'm creating, how I'm feeding my brain of possibility is so important to create that energy. I hope you can hear Wyatt licking his paws right now. I'm just sitting in my office minding my own business and here he comes and he's just taking up the space and the sounds and all the things and I love him so much. Anyway, I just think hearing a podcast, it's so important to just pay it forward. And maybe you listen to the same podcast and it's the Life Coach School podcast by Brooke Castillo. Maybe it spoke to you in a totally different way and you didn't hear it the way that I heard it. I listened to it probably 4 times and took notes because our thoughts create our life. And I want to make sure that my thoughts are future thinking, that they are creating this life of abundance and gratitude and beauty. And I need to be reminded of that. And so, friend, I hope that this reminded you of that, that you get to be your own inspiration. How many success stories do you need to hear before believing in your own? Someone said, stop looking for fire, simply just become it. Don't stop yourself from this incredible vision of a life you have for yourself. Hey, if you could rate and review this podcast, my heart would be so incredibly grateful. If you could screenshot it, upload it to Instagram, tag me at Julianne Condia. I would love that. And share it with a friend. Thank you so much, friend. Until next time.